Hi guys, today we discuss about the lens. We are continuing the lesson, fourth lesson from 10th class physical science. Today our topic is lens. Okay, what is lens? Lens formed by the transparent material bounded by the two surfaces. But from two surfaces, one or both surfaces must be curved surfaces. Either one or two surfaces must be curved surfaces. Okay, that is called lens. So we have so many typical lenses are there, so many type of lenses are there. In the 10th class, let us see some types of lenses we have in 10th class physical science textbook. This is one and this is one, okay, and okay, like this, okay. So this is bulged outside, two sides. So this is called biconvex lens. Biconvex lens. This side is plane, this side is convex. So this is plano-convex lens. Plano-convex lens. This is concave, this is convex. So this is called concavo-convex lens. And three other are there, those are like this, we all have in the textbooks, like this, okay. This is concave, this is convex. The lens having two sides concave surfaces, so this is called biconcave lens. This is one side is plane, one side is concave, so this is plano-concave. Okay. This is convex concave, so this is convexo-concave lens. Okay, so many types of lenses are there, but in 10th class we discuss about the two lenses only. This is biconvex and biconcave. So we discussed in this lesson about the two lenses. One is biconcave and another one is biconvex lens. Okay, first we can also have symbols also for concave lens. We can draw concave lens like this, or there is a symbol for concave like this. Okay, so for concave lens also we have a symbol. We need not to draw whole diagram like this. We can draw like this symbol only. This is concave, this symbol for convex, this symbol for concave, convex symbol, concave symbol. Let us go to the terminology of the lenses. Terminology. So terminology means if a lens have two surfaces, that means they are the part of the two spheres. They are in the part of the two spheres. Let us assume this is the first surface, okay, curved surface. This is the part in this sphere. This is second surface, this is a part in this sphere. Okay, so the center of the sphere of which is the curved surface is the part, that one is called center of curvature. We knew already center of curvature, but having two surfaces we have two center of curvatures. For this is center of curvature for this side, okay, this is center of curvature for this side, so we can write it as a C1 C2. Okay, C1 C2. So center of curvature C1 C2, and the middle point of the lens is called optic center. Middle point of the lens is called optic center. So center of curvature, optic center. Okay, the line joining the center of curvatures and the optic center is called principal axis. We know already this name. principal axis. The line joining C1, C2 and P is called principal axis. Okay, so we are knowing the terminologies about having two curved surfaces. We must have two center of curvatures. Okay, this center of curvature for this curved surface, this center of curvature for this curved surface. Okay, so what is center of curvature? Center of curvature is a midpoint of the sphere in which the curved part is there. Okay, that is a center of curvature. And next we go to the how the rays behave when they are incidenting on the lenses. Okay, let us assume convex lens. Okay, convex lens, what convex lens does to the rays? If the rays are coming parallel to the principal axis, if the rays are coming parallel to the principal axis, the convex lens, what is this? Convex lens converges the all rays converge to the point on the principal axis. This point is called focal point or focus. Okay, at the same time on concave, if the lines are coming parallel to the principal axis, the lines are coming parallel to the principal axis, what concave lens does means, in the concave lens the rays are emanate, it seems to be emanating from the point on the principal axis. From here they are, seems like that they are diverging from this point. This point also called focal point or the focus. So what we learn here, the convex lens converge the rays, the concave lens diverge the rays. Okay, convex lens converge the rays, concave lens diverge the rays. Okay, so we need not to draw whole diagram also, you can draw it like this also from using the symbol like this. Okay, if this is the principal axis, you can draw like this also. Okay, so for this is a principal axis, this is a parallel beam. What they do, they going like a diverging beam. Okay, coming from, it seems like that, coming from this point. This is a focus, this is also focus. Okay, and another word is there. So we learned P, C1, C2 and the F1, F2. Okay, if we have two sides, focus are two sides, we can have this side and also this side. So we can, they are denoted by the F1 and F2. So we have now this is a, what is this? Optic center, center of curvature, focus and focus. Okay, so another point is there, that is nothing but radii. The radii is the distance from the curvature to the, so let us draw another diagram. This is a symbol for convex lens. Okay, we have here P. Okay, next what we have, F2 and C2, F1 and C1. These are the center of curvatures, these are the focuses. That means the lines converge here. If the lines coming from this side, they converge here. If the lines coming from this side, they converge here. The converging point is called focus. What is C? The C is the center point of the sphere in which the curved path is there. Okay, so what is the definition of C? This is the center point of the sphere in which the curved path is there. And what is F? The F is nothing but if the rays are coming parallel, they converge at the point on the principal axis. That point is called focus. Okay, next the distance between the focus and optic center is nothing but, this is focal length. Okay, the distance between the P and F is called focal length, and the distance between the P and C is called radius of curvature, or is radius of curvature. F is focal length. So these are the terminologies we use in the lenses when we are going to formation of the images, how the formations happens of the images. So we must know these all symbols. Okay, P, F1, F2, C1, C2. F1, F2 are the focuses, P is the optical center, C1, C2 is the center of curvatures, and F is the focal length, R is the radius of curvature. Okay, so let us know some lines, how they behave. They are incident on the or the strike on the lenses. So point number 1, first ray, that is going through the optic center. Going through the optic center. Yes, we can draw simple convex lens using the symbol. Okay, so going through the optic center, that means what? This is the optic center. If any ray going through the optic center, the ray doesn't deviate. You must remember this. Okay, the ray going to the optic center, this doesn't deviate. Next, we can draw the map for the concave lens also. This is the symbol for concave lens. Okay, so this is the principal axis. So the ray going through the optic center is doesn't deviate. Okay, these are rule number 1. Next, rule number 2. Okay, these are the rules. Otherwise, the points, some rays we must know to know the way the what images forms, how the images forms by the lens. If you have to know, we must remember these points. Going through the optic center, the line which is going to the optic center, that doesn't deviate. And the next thing is going through the rays which are going through the principal axis. Going through the principal axis. Let me draw. This is convex lens symbol. Okay, if any ray going through the principal axis, this ray also doesn't deviate. Undivided, that means undeviation. So this is goes like straight only. The ray which is going through the principal axis, it doesn't deviate. Okay, next another one is there. Let me think, that is the third one. Let me draw upside here. This is the third point. If the ray is parallel, the ray is parallel to the principal axis. If the ray is parallel to the principal axis, let me draw for convex. If any ray parallel to the principal axis, the ray is converge at the focus. That means the ray coming parallel to the principal axis, the ray goes through the focus. We can draw for concave lens also. But here what happens, you watch, any ray coming parallel to the principal axis, for the concave lens, it goes like that. It emanating from the focus. It goes like that. It is emanating from the focus or diverging from the focus. So this is when the lines are coming parallel, the parallel lines going through the focus. Here the parallel line seems like that it is coming from the focus. Okay, next fourth rule is, if the ray coming through the focus, what happens? We learn here. This is the symbol for convex lens. Okay, convex lens. So if the ray is coming through the focus, that means like this. If the ray is coming through the focus, what happens to the ray? The ray goes parallel to the principal axis. This is opposite for this map. So what happens here? The parallel ray going through the parallel ray going through the focus. Here coming the ray from the focus going parallel. Here also little bit different. Here what happens, the ray which seems coming to the focus, it goes parallel. Which seems coming to the focus, here coming to the focus, here which seems coming to the focus goes parallel, here coming to the focus goes parallel. Okay, so you must remember these 4 types of rays. After knowing these rays, about the rays, we can draw how the images are happens by the lenses. Okay, so first ray is the ray going through the, what this point P is, optic center. The ray going to the optic center, it doesn't deviate. Okay, so same thing happens. What is second is the ray going to the principal axis doesn't deviate. The ray which is coming parallel, it goes to the focus. The ray which is coming from the focus goes as the parallel to the principal axis. Okay, in next class we discuss about how the images forms by the lenses. Okay.